audible?
Yes, so this is group number 5.
Okay, so this Viva is going to be an individual Viva. So each one of you has to turn on your camera and present your screen. And we would be starting with ID number 229. So who is it? Hello, am I audible?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Sorry. I had some net issue. I was not able to hear you. Right now, my mic has turned on. So can you repeat, sir?
Okay, so it's going to be an individual Viva, and you
Okay.
have to turn on your video and present your screen, the
Okay,
report which
sure,
you
sure.
have made.
Okay.
Put my dick in your face.
So I'm turning on my screen. So is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is. Could you open your report?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what part did you contributed in?
Yes, sir. So basically, we didn't divide the project on our groups. In fact, we worked on it each part. Every person worked on every part, from planning of the project to what to include in all of them, like the report and what should be the questions for the interview and what should we like how should we take care of the GST system that we are going to implement on our project, all that stuff. So basically, we worked on the entire thing.
Okay. Just move down to the ER model.
Yes, sir. Yes. Did I get it?
Okay. Just go to the version 2.
Yes, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, it is. Just zoom in a bit.
Yeah. Should I zoom
Yeah.
in more?
No, it's okay. Now in this transaction ID, means transaction, and in transaction information, you have two tables.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me what would be the cardinality between them?
Yes, sir. So the transaction information and the transaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So uh, for this transaction we have the seller ID and the buyer user ID. So which is common in both. So for the transaction information, we will store the apart from seller state ID and buyer state ID, for which we will be going to calculate
Wait.
the.
I think you have misunderstood the question. What I'm talking is the cardinality between this table.
Okay.
I'm dying. Help me.
Like. Uh,
We can move on to the next question.
okay.
You should have converted all tables in BCNF form, right?
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear you.
So you would have converted all tables in BCNF form.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, tell me the condition. What would be the condition to check a table is in BCNF form or not?
Okay. So we have to check if it's in a CNF condition or not. So
We can explain it through an example.
okay. For that, like, um, like we have mentioned like in the PDF somewhere, and we have mentioned the things that where is like how can we do that, and I'm not recalling that exactly, but like we
But
have.
that's the base of the thing, right? First of all, you need to
Yes.
convert it into a BCNF form, and then the further procedure is done. So why can't you recall it?
Uh,
That's how we start things.
yes, sir.
So, like, have you contributed anything to this project?
Yes, sir,
Because
I
two
have.
of the basic questions you were not able to answer them.
Like, sir, I have contributed. The cardinality part I did not answer, but yeah, sir, I have contributed.
But the thing that you have done, I have read the report, and in the further part, you have done BCNF. And even if I talked about the contribution part, you said that all of us did an equal
Yes, sir,
contribution.
but the ER part was like I have not contributed much in this part, but the earlier like the uh, more of the like planning part and more of the interview question stuff that I have contributed more in that and not in this part.
So, like, I can clearly see that you have not contributed much, and even we know that what you all are doing in this online sector.
Sir, in the earlier part, I have
But
contributed quite a much, sir, especially the the question part and uh,
but that's
like
just the
different.
research part. You
Yes,
need
sir.
to know what's the application of things that you are researching about. Now tell me, other members also like you, who have done only the research part and not done anything in the actual application things. Ronald, I'm talking to you only.
Okay, sorry, sir. I thought you were talking to. Yes, sir. Can you repeat?
Tell me the name of other members too who didn't contribute.
The research part was done mostly by all of us, and the ER diagram part was mostly done by Archit and little part by Kaushal and Harsh also little part. Means
So
not much, but
means that
in research, mostly it was me and Archit, uh, and then they also like so apart from research, the ER diagram part was mostly done by Archit and other members. Like, and I
okay.
was
After ER, like so, if we talk about queries and functional dependencies and other things, so like, have you contributed to those things?
no, sir, not much. I have not contributed much on that.
So you have only done the research part. So like other labs and how have you done other things like in this course? I'm not able to judge what you were doing till this time.
Sir, in the project part, I had not contributed in the year and later part because I had done the research part. So that's why.
You are just making up things in air.
Uh,
You are aware, right? What you are speaking.
yes, sir, I am aware.
Ma'am too gave us strict instructions to report any such behavior. Just tell me your ID. I'm going to grade you.
Sir, my ID is 229.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, for this.
You need to think like you are in the fifth semester right now, and you are doing like such things. You didn't even knew what was the base of DBM. Research part is okay, but what other things?
दुनिया का झोल
Sorry, sir.
समझते लौड़े लग गए
It's okay. Now let's move on to the next member.
Hello. I would like to say that in our group, Romulus has not contributed much things. he was just making all the things up.
That was clearly evident.
Unless, can you know why? क्या कारण है इसके पीछे का ऐसे बिहेवियर का? Hello, Ronald.
Hello. Sir, I had contributed in the research part. The questions forming of the interviews and all of that stuff was, I had done that, sir.
Ronald, happy meeting Durga.
What the? Seriously? 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 अबे यार. ओ भाई साहब. ओ भाई 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 भाई. Shit. अरे भाई कौन है ये भाई? कैमरा तो ऑन कर.
ना ऐसे कैसे? तू
नहीं
उसको
नहीं
कोडिंग,
नहीं.
भाई
तू
इतनी जल्दी नाम
तू
थोड़ी
उसको कोडिंग
हटा
क्लास
देंगे।
फिर पढ़ाएगा नहीं ना, लेकिन फिर तू
भाई या तो ये प्रभु का भाई है या वेदांत का भाई है.
जो भी हो तेरे ऊपर है अभी।
किसी का भी भाई नहीं। चलो भाई,
अरे एक सेकेंड, तू हमारा जूनियर है कि हमारे बैचमेट है?
जूनियर।
गजब बेइज्जती है।
जूनियर है.